This is the first installment of my first ever Q&A. I brushed my teeth. I made sure the beard looked better than it did. So this might turn into a two-part Q&A because we got a lot of questions. I didn't think y'all would be so interested in finding out my A's to all these Q's. So it's the first installment of the SoTrueQ Q&A. All right, so let's look at some of the questions y'all sent in to Instagram. And as time goes on, I might switch back and forth between Instagram and YouTube. But let's get right into it. Opinion. This is coming from Aaron Smith 111. Opinion on full body workouts versus splits. Me personally, I do full body workouts 3 days a week. 2 reasons. I want to maximize as many times to stimulate my muscles throughout the week as possible for a lower amount of frequency, I guess, if that even makes sense. Basically, I want to get the most bang for my buck. I don't want to be in the gym 24/7. I don't want to be in the gym for 2-3 hours a day. I go in every other day. And I do a full body workout in the evening. In the morning, I'll do cardio, whether that's at the house or I'll go to the gym. But that's kind of just how I formulate it. That's how I do it. I'm already in the gym a lot as it is. So that's my opinion. For splits, I think splits are great, but for me, I haven't seen too much growth out of it. I think if I were to do a split, for me personally, it'd be better to go ahead and go in and do like a split for like a push-pull day. Off Wednesday, push Thursday, pull Friday, and replicate the next week. But you know, that's just my opinion. My opinion. How do you deal with people, particularly family and friends, questioning your decision to only eat plant foods? Humor, knowledge, silence, jerkdom. I like that last word, jerkdom. Jerkdom. I think the answer to that question lies largely on how they ask you or how they question you. So if somebody comes at me and says something sideways, I'm gonna respond sideways. A lot of times though, I don't get too much of that. I get a lot of like condescending, I guess, humor. Family doesn't really so much bother me about it anymore. It's more so like friends and new acquaintances. But I think the response really just depends on how they come at me. I'm versatile. I'm a versatile vegan. You know what's funny though? A lot of people don't even realize I'm vegan. I might have known for a while. They mostly are acquaintances, like family and close friends. No. But I love when people tell me, oh, I didn't even know you were vegan. Or, oh, I didn't know you were vegetarian for 8 years. Oh, I didn't know you didn't eat this, didn't eat that. I love that because that means I'm not holding true to the stereotype. We're breaking stereotypes right here. All right, moving on. This one comes from It's Mandus. And she simply says, how do you stay motivated with exercising, eating vegan, and life in general? And what are your plans on your future? Dang, I ain't have enough time to like really, y'all ask some deep philosophical questions. But simply put, how I stay motivated, man, is a lot of it comes from where I've come from. A lot of it comes from where I want to be. So now it's not even a factor of being motivated to eat plant-based or to work out. It's just habit. And you just learn to build habits over time. You just gotta push yourself, break through that barrier, break through the norm, the societal norm that says that it's okay to be lazy and it's okay to not follow through on your dreams. You kinda gotta break through that and force yourself. Like now it's to the point where if I don't have like a nice, like wholesome meal for like a day or two and I'm just eating just restaurant or like fast food, vegan junk, like my body will crave it and I can't escape eating a whole like nutritionally balanced meal. So like I said, it comes down to habit. With life in general, I have goals. I'm not quite where I want to be. I think all of us, if we're being honest, we're not quite where we want to be. But I draw a lot of my motivation and my energy from my family around me, friends, people that I want to help. I got a journal with a list of people that I want to give back to that have helped me throughout the years. I think y'all don't think I'm being for real. I'll try to show that at some point. I just try to draw from that. Sometimes I look at some of the things that I want in life. You know, I want to be able to travel. I want to, you know, have a simpler life. You know, I want to have a garden so I can grow my own food. Those types of things motivate me. And I just kind of get in the mindset of, you know, whatever it takes, baby. So that answers that. Man, I should not do Q&A because I'm a long-winded person. I'm trying to make these quicker. This one comes from my boy zchin.fit. What's your max squat, deadlift, and bench? Funny that you asked this because I don't do any of these quite as much as I used to. Simply because recently, as recently as like a month or two ago, I jacked my back up doing deadlifts. And it was my fault. I knew exactly what I did. I felt like I was overcompensating on one side and I wasn't, and so I overcorrected and tweaked my lower back, and I was like stuck in the bed for like 2 weeks. Squat, I had knee surgery about 4 years ago, so I'm very light with my squats, but when I feel aggressive, I can go as high as like 350, but I try not to go over that even if I'm feeling good. So my deadlift right now, the last time I did deadlift, I was at 490. It was at 490. I hadn't done it since. And the last time I did bench, my bench freaking sucked. I'm just gonna be real with you. It was like 285, maybe 290, maybe 290. But I haven't done it in a while because I'm trying to focus on some of my lagging body parts. I'm kind of working more on doing more calisthenic workouts to bring up lagging body parts. And then I'll go back to like my basic, the basic core lifts, like you're mentioning in the question. All right, moving on. What style of training do you prefer? Lower reps for strength gains or slightly higher for more hypertrophy building style? Honestly, I love both, but I've seen the most gains from doing a lower rep for strength gains. Like, I was a beast back when I was doing that. Like, when I say beast, I had to be careful because I would have injured myself. I'd walk straight past the rack that had like the 10 to like 70s and go straight to the rack that had like the 80s to 150s. And I was starting at like, 120 on incline dumbbell bench and doing maybe like 3 sets of 5 to 6 and then moving up each set. So by the time it was all said and done, I'd be at like maybe 130 just banging them out. And I saw some really good gains from that. But yeah, so for me, that's just what works for me. I'm naturally an ectomorph. I'm not a huge guy. So I had to pack on the weight to pack on the weight. Ooh, t-shirt. This is a good question. Do you still do the vegan diet because of health benefits, or do the other reasons become more important? For example, animal rights, human rights, social injustice, environmental factors. Also, have you heard about the planned documentary about the hip-hop scene veganism, mentioned by Badass Vegan and Rich Roll's podcast? Woo! That's a long question. You like stuffed in several questions into one. But to answer the first one, do I still believe the vegan diet? Do I still do the vegan diet because of health benefits? Yes. First and foremost. There's no deviating from that. Because if I'm not in good health, if I'm not of sane mind, if I'm not mentally sharp, and I'm not at my best self, physically, mentally, emotionally, and I can achieve that all through health, which is achieved all through what I take in, I can't be an effect on any other stance. I can't be effective with voicing animal rights, human rights, or talking about social injustice or environmental factors. But here's the reality of the matter for me. I can only directly affect that which I can directly affect. Directly. Meaning, I'm not going to put a lot of energy into something that I feel like I can't see a measurable result from. So on the basis of animal rights, I'm just not the type of person that'll run into a restaurant with a bloody cow head mask on and holding a sign talking about the cow's family. That's just not me. I don't want nobody coming into a vegan restaurant, with a plant, I don't know, in a tree, talking about trees have feelings too. That's just not me. I know there are different ways to be an activist. I know there are different ways to go about this, but those aren't just for me, they're not like huge factors because I don't feel like I can directly make an impact. That might change in the future. But right now, I can directly make an impact on my health and the health of those around me and sharing my story, and that's what my focus is. So the answer is that's not really my focus. So anyway, when did you start as a YouTuber? How long? I started as a YouTuber actually a long time ago.
Something. It was my first video, so I ain't really too used to all this. But I don't care. Yeah, this is a little bit better. But basically what I came up with is everybody wants subscribers. Everybody wants subscribers. But do the people that want subscribers subscribe? Like, do they actually work to get those subscribers? Me personally, I'm not looking to be a YouTube phenom or anything like that. But I just thought, what if there was one person that dedicated his channel to subscribing to other people and helping them get subscribers.
Sorry. Oh Lord.
Over it! I'm over it! I'm over it! So here I am in the doctor's office, chillaxing. I just answered like 30 of the same questions over again. Like always, when you go to the doctor. We're gonna find out what's going on with my knee. So yeah. That's all I got, man. But the funny thing is, I got here at 9:55. They told me to get here at 10. I got here 5 minutes earlier. And I wasn't seen until 10:40. I hate when doctor's offices do that, but it happens. That's why all the magic happens. State-of-the-art biohazard trash can. Who else got that in their house? One of my trophies. This is my favorite poster, and that's Old Lady Jenkins. Oh my gosh, I got old videos that are, so a long time ago, all right? I didn't really get serious until like in the past 2 years. I started off just posting little stuff here just because I have a creative mind. I just wanted to share. And then things picked up when I decided to share my journey about going vegan. And honestly, I only made the video. I didn't know vegan was popping the way it was popping online. I was disconnected from the vegan community like that. I didn't know very many vegans in my circle, so I automatically had these blinders on and thought, hey, there's not that many vegans online. So I shared my story simply because I got tired of explaining my diet to everybody in the gym. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna share, you know, why I decided to make the change. And when anybody asks, they can find out my story. I just send them straight to the video, and it was all history after that. So, what food varieties and advice would you give to a person wanting to limit meat and eat more plant-based or vegan options? My advice would be to simply just do that. Stop making excuses. Stop trying to make it harder than it has to be. And these people may not be making it harder than it has to be. Honestly, I would say replace one of your meals daily with a juice or completely plant-based smoothie. It would change your life. Just one meal. It will change your life. And the more you do it, the more you'll realize, dang, I don't really need as much food, A, and B, as much meat as I've been consuming. So that would be my first recommendation off the top. Ooh, what is YouTube for you? A job? Fun? Both? I say YouTube to me, it's fun. I'm sharing my journey, I'm sharing my life, I'm being creative. It's just fun to me. And no way is it a job. I think sometimes it can feel like a job because yes, YouTubers do make money. No, it doesn't keep the lights on, but it's fun for me and I enjoy doing it. Would you post vids if you didn't earn from them? Yes. Matter of fact, when I first started, nobody was watching my videos. Nobody. And you know what? I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Just to stay motivated, I would watch my video over and over and over just so I can plant in my mind that, you know, A, I'm doing this for a reason. Hey, what did I do wrong? What could I be better at? Like, how could I have changed something creatively? Like, I'd watch my videos over and over. And the payoff of that was my view count will go up. So that helped me feel like maybe somebody was watching. But over time, things just kind of picked up. So I didn't even monetize my channel until like a year and a half in. I didn't see a reason in doing it, but yeah. Who are your favorite people that follow who are your favorite people that unfollow on social media that inspire you or have inspired you to live a healthy lifestyle? Put us on to some folks. We're trying to get where you at. Like top 5 people. Okay. So let's see. Top 5. I got more than top 5, but I like, of course, my boy Vegan Hustle. I like, dude, hey, I want y'all to go check this guy out. Go check out Derek Simnett of Simnett Nutrition. I just recently found him. He's a beast, man. I love this dude. I love what he's doing. He should have way more supporters. Matter of fact, I want everybody to go to his channel and show him some love. You can tell him I sent you. You cannot tell him, I don't care. But just show him some love because he's spitting out some real knowledge. Him and the vegan trainer, who is a personal friend of mine. He's spitting out some real knowledge. So we're at 3. Dungu Book. He's awesome. He's like the UK's swole version of Denzel Washington. Go check him out. And then number 5, I like my boy Joey Sloter over at MuscleNMind. He's a cool dude. He's connecting the dots between the science of veganism and muscle building. And he's got an awesome physique. Other than that, those are really the only people that I watch when it comes to vegan YouTubers. Those are my 5 though. Those are the ones that I rock with. Do you see a difference aesthetically working out, lifting vegan? So many say you can't get the same gains when eating plant versus eating animal products. I don't know what they're saying, but for me, yeah, I definitely have seen some aesthetic gains. I mean, I've cut up effortlessly. I think I've mentioned that before. But yeah, aesthetically, all that. I mean, I used to couldn't see these. I'm starting to see these bands on the shoulders. So I would say yes. If I'm not too late here, best tips for freestyling in a Donald Trump accent. Also, how is that mouse doing? Have you caught it yet? Yes, we have caught the mouse. It wasn't that difficult. Actually, I shot the video. I showed the video, like ghetto mousetrap. I caught it and released it. All good, and we got all new appliances. Dope. As far as freestyling in the Donald Trump accent, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna try to pull this off. All right, I'm gonna give this a try. I've actually like rapped to a song in Donald Trump's voice, but I don't know if I freestyle.
Let's see if I can do this. Oh yeah, that sounds really good, believe me. It's awesome. This is gonna be a dope freestyle. I can feel it. People say it all the time. I am the president. Right now I'm telling you White House is not my residence. Believe me, I don't even understand why people want to say that I am not the man. Check out me. I'm in high demand. I'm one of the greatest to ever do this, man. Yes. It's kind of weird to do this. Let me break it down. Hillary Clinton isn't the cool one. I'm gonna tell you right now, she's a fool, son. I'm in the White House, well, not technically.
Alright, that's all I could do. There really wasn't even like the best Donald impression I've done. That was kind of weak, actually. Alright, I think I'm gonna end on that one. I'm gonna have to break this up into 2 parts. The next one I'm gonna do a SoTrueQ Q&A part 2. And yeah, because I think right now it's been too long, and I'm not really good at answering questions in a short amount of time. But thank you for tuning in. Until next time, stay cool, stay smooth, stay true.